that thinks he's right and everybody's wrong. Or Donna Downer. Every time you call her, she call you, she always got something negative to say. Or a sad story to tell. Or what about Vincent Veronica? Always snapping and going off on somebody. Or her own self, for that matter. Or what about Bobby the Blamer? The reason why he's going through it because it's somebody else's fault. I've been to all of those. So let's see what we can see on this article. And you can find this at www.success.com/blog/what-happened-when-I-didn't-for-30-days. And it says, what happened when I didn't complain for 30 days? Mark Twain once said that habit is habit and not to be flung out of the window by any man, but coaxed downstairs a step at a time. I have lived by these words, coaching change in my life by giving up 12 indulgences and conveniences, chocolate, shopping, and cell phones among them, one per month for a year. Then I literally wrote the book on my experiences. Related, the 4 powerful ways to change a bad habit. As I sacrificed something I liked month to month, I unfortunately adopted complaining as a coping mechanism. It was time to stop the carping and rebalance my life. So that's how I came to accept another month-long challenge. I would not complain for the entire month, or at least I would give it my best effort. By the end of day 1, I was prepared to denounce Twain's approach and fling him down said steps. But deep down, I knew he was right. Ritualistic practices for this exercise required the same level of effort and the same step-by-step progress as a concert pianist preparing for a performance. As my childhood flute teacher once said, practice does not make perfect. It makes a permanent, something I proved when I kicked my 4-cup-a-day coffee habit cold turkey. Wow. Like my coffee challenge, complaining was an ingrained habit. This was most apparent when my kids returned to school for the fall semester. Coffee and complaining are early morning must on many school days. The first day presented a gauntlet of obstacles, from my kids' finicky eating habits to constant clothing changes. Despite preparation well ahead of day 1, a bag packed with a healthy lunch, new school supplies in tow, and an apple for the teacher. I was ready for everything except the complicated drop-off system for parents who drive their kids to school. Before I could say, hope you had a nice summer, a wave of panic and insecurity took over. I told my husband, the car drop-off quo is totally flawed. What I thought was a simple declarative statement did not resonate in that manner. Yes, I had strayed into cue scary music, the complaint zone. Once I started complaining, I couldn't stop. Forgotten passwords, misplaced homework assignments, those widowed socks that never find a mate, to name a few. As most parents would agree, the complaint urge begins early in the day. For me, it starts with that step into the shower when exuberant children play peekaboo with the curtain. From the outside, this sounds sweet, planting a memory of cute faces of my 5- and 7-year-olds. But during the reality of the moment, I told them, just give me 5 minutes for the love of Pete. Related, 9 mood-boosting ways to inject positivity in your life. During my trying month, I realized that smartphones and other computers are the ultimate complaining enablers. These devices make it far too easy to launch a text blast or even novelty alert. Place a call to gripe to my BFF about the cable man not showing up during his 4-hour window. You can multiply that exponentially if you join in the gazillion social media conversations, ranging from religious viewpoints to reality television diatribes to sports. The opportunities to voice opinions in online forums are endless. We are all more content before Facebook invited us to vent all over the walls? Or is it simply a natural human impulse to opine on everything that crosses our screens? An empty cupboard necessitated my leaving the computer. I sought solace at the supermarket where the bread aisle turned out to be a trap. Before I could put the brakes on my tongue, I muttered about the high sugar content in bread. A fellow complainer who supported my bread assessment voiced my next thought. There is sugar in everything, she said. Complaining not only loves company, but is also contagious and self-fueling. Finding that contented state enriched my life, and the month of no complaining had a bonus for my husband and kids. They were happier too. Once I started complaining, I couldn't stop. Forgotten passwords, misplaced homework assignments, those widow socks that never find a mate, to name a few. Yes, that is so irritating. Oh my God. I hate when I dry some socks or somebody wants to be nice and do me a favor and wash my clothes, and I'll never get both my socks back out the dryer. That is so ticky. So I'll get them on that. So after struggling through much of this 30-day challenge, a light bulb finally went on. If I don't start complaining, I won't have to stop. If I move through the perfunctory task of the day, concentrating on finishing them quickly, I reduce the window for whining. I also found a way to manage my now reduced urges. I replaced my complaining with something therapeutic, the music of Buddhist monks. And guess what? My day went better. I boarded the happy mommy train and made all the usual stops, cheerleading practices, birthday parties, soccer games, and Cub Scout meetings, amid the chanting of Namaste, and Shanti with zero complaints. The mellow sound served as a relaxation device and as a reminder that neither Buddha nor Krishna nor Gandhi would scream at someone who cut them off in traffic. Like these spiritual teachers, I was living in the moment. Related. 9 ways to say no to negativity. Finding that contented state enriched my life, and the month of no complaining had a bonus for my husband and kids. They were happier too. What is your complaining type? A certain degree of complaining is inevitable, but when it becomes habitual, it can negatively affect your mood and those around you. As Lao Tzu said, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Your first step is to determine what kind of complainer you really are. Superior Steve. Steve stands in line at the checkout and mumbles under his breath to others that the cashier is incompetent and slow. Steve may think he's in control, but he is really a victim giving the play-by-play on a situation that won't change unless he reports the problem to the store manager. Change your attitude to change the outcome. Donna Downer. Donna uses complaining as a conversation starter the way most people use hello. Complaining helps people unite over a common enemy and can often lead to bonding. But when Donna takes this too far, they become social pariahs. She sees herself as creating something positive over this shared disdain, but others just want to run for cover. Here's how to handle the negative energy. Venting Veronica. Meet up with her, and you have signed up for Monday morning quarterbacking on everything from a reality show fox to her significant other's solvency housekeeping. She is that negative friend who can't wait to unload all of life's problems on you. Sessions with her do little besides fostering an environment of feeding on the flaws of others. Use these tips to avoid information burnout from chronic venters. Bobby Blamer. Bobby doesn't view himself as a complainer, nor does he ever see any fault in his own actions. He spends his time blaming every mishap, mistake, or accident on anyone he can find. And that legend in his mind, Bobby does no wrong. Sounds like Bobby's a narcissist. Yep. If you see yourself in one or more of these profiles, pause before you speak. Then filter your words or keep your thoughts to yourself. Take responsibility for your actions and refrain from being a black cloud. Others will appreciate it. You'll radiate more sunshine and less gloom, and you'll strengthen instead of weaken your relationships. Stop making excuses. You'll be much happier. Related, say this, not that. 7 responses for common negative thoughts. And that is our EDU for our lives. yeah, I'm gonna figure out this quote for the day. So when we come back, we will get that taken care of, and then we gonna be out of here because it's Monday night, and I gotta get up in the morning like you gotta get up in the morning. Well, some of you. So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. What?
I grew up on that corner. 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 I miss my brother Gacy, he was a real G. Turned me on to the streets, you know he schooled me. Told me watch out for the fakes and all the foolery. Be a man and never ever let them hold me. R.I.P. to Nelly, man, and Casey. When they died, it broke me down, it almost killed me. I'm screaming free Lil T and Timmy out the chain gang. We lost Tate, Fred, and Quincy to this gang bang. They said time repeat itself, but though it seems strange, cause they daddies here before they did the same thing. Cream soda and codeine just to ease the pain. Son and Liston got me leaning, I'm in another lane. I grew up on that corner. 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 On the block at a young age. Only thing was on my mind was how to get paid. In the field where it's real, we working all day. Taking chances on the corner trying to make a way. Put the press on them fuck niggas in the way. Maintain your bankroll for a fucking brighter day. Fuck them hoes, I'm in the same clothes all day. I'm in the league of my own, I ain't got time to play. Rough nigga, I got the heart of a lion. Real deal, you see a young nigga shining. I'm on the corner like a light pole. Tryna keep my pockets fat, no lipo. I grew up on that corner. 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 Loyalty, money, and respect, a young nigga wanna check. Bitch, you know I'm gon' flex, Lil Mookie been a vet. Sneak this, you get left wet. Cashing out on all designers. Ball like the 49ers, shining hard, no big timers. I ain't never been a bitch, quick to take a nigga shit. I act crazy off a fifth. Fuck these hoes, I wanna admit. I ball out y'all on the bench. Stand on the porch or you get dripped. This 40 got a long clip, I swear to God, I won't miss. I'm from the mud, we in this bitch. Y'all know love to a thought. I like Rugers in the Glock. Catch me posted on the block, I'm tryna make it, fuck the cops. Catch it off his body drop. I'm in love with the guap. You a thug, you think you pop. I grew up on that corner. 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 I grew up on that corner.
Prophet. Mahmoud represent all the cast offs worldwide. One us.
I grew up on that corner.
Talk to him, Prophet. Fred, Quincy, and Dion died the same month. 20 niggas by the stove smoking on the same blunt. 4 niggas got babies all by the same cunt. This nigga killed 4 people all with the same gun. Ballers now smoking crack, look what the game done. I'm from over here, you from over there, we just ain't one. OG's all locked up, Cube is the man now. Niggas used to have money asking for a handout. Man shot Timmy, now I'm carrying the strap now. Being come by the store, we all pull up packs out. Used to have a jump shot, now he's selling crack now. Used to be an athlete, but he's smoking blacks now.
I grew up on that corner. I grew up on that corner. I grew up on that corner. I grew up on that corner.